Hey, what's going on? This is AJ Styles, your United States WWE champion. But you are listening to The Bill and Joe Show on iTunes and iHeartRadio. And you are phenomenal.
They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. We some southern boys with the farmer strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next. Got a girl from the south side, got braids in her hair. First time I seen her walk by, man, I about fell up out my chair. Had to get her number. It took me like 6 weeks.
All right. Welcome to the Bill and Joe Show. We are brought to you by TopExtracts.com.
Top Extracts.
TopExtracts.com. Make sure to go there and check them out. They have everything. They're going to be actually mailing us some samples here shortly.
Some extracts.
Some extracts.
Some top extracts.
Some top extracts.
Sweet.
And they're going to send this little machine that makes them into capsules. So you can make some, to put in a bottle, take on the road.
Really?
Do your thing, yeah. Pretty amazing stuff.
And then what? Do I dissolve? I swallow them like a pill?
Yeah.
Or?
We take them.
Or do I put them in like a shake? Not a milkshake.
Well, that's a good question. I guess you have to go
like
to
a protein
topextracts.com
I'll have to check
and
it out.
find out what's going on with them because they got a little bit of everything, for everybody. Topextracts.com. Welcome to the Bill and Joe Show. Joe, I thought of it just because you were just doing the kick drum.
Yeah.
Seven Rivers. I got in touch with our old friend.
Oh, yeah.
And because, see, I'm kind of going through this thing where, like, I'm starting to get nervous about the CDs. So I'm trying to catalog, like, all of my work.
Okay.
So I can at least have it in a central location.
Right. Yeah.
So I was doing that, and I was like, you know what? I need some of this old Seven Rivers stuff. I have no idea. I have none of it.
The original tracks?
Yeah, I have none of this stuff.
Apparently he did this, and now I don't know where you're going with this, but he gave me the copy, and I can't get him to work.
Really?
And he's like, oh, well, he saves them for me again. They don't work.
Huh.
I go to the GarageBand, open them up. Don't work.
That I don't know. I haven't checked those out.
They
Like
don't work.
I've only listened to like the mixed down songs of ours.
Oh, I think he remixed them.
Oh, okay. I
And-
did notice that there was a little bit of a change in
Yeah.
a couple spots. Anyway, what he sent along with it were all the photos
That he
of
had.
us
Yeah.
playing the rock star with the black and white film.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, the photo shoots that we did.
back when he used to do the like reverse, what is that? A reverse peace sign?
Duff always did it, so I was doing it too. It was the V, like
vagina?
I don't know. I think it was peace, but it was like fuck you and fuck you if you're not into peace.
Oh,
You know?
yeah, because that's what Duff was all about around that time.
Right.
Like peace.
Peace, man.
No,
Peace.
dude, he was too busy getting
Peace.
fucking drunk off of
Oh, you wanted everybody to love each other.
gallons of vodka.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just looking at those photos, man, and you can go to the Bill and Joe Show page on Facebook and check it out. I posted the one with the four of us. You're right behind me, and we're on top of the train or
Right.
whatever.
That was I think we used that one in our
Like almost all of our promo stuff.
promo stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other pictures, you got close enough to me, and you could really see how bad my skin was.
Your acne?
Oh, my God. My skin was awful then. Like, I mean, it was like pizza face. So when any picture with us from afar, I'm like, damn, I look good. And then
Looking
it's like zoom in, and it's like, oh.
You want to go into Photoshop and kind of
Smooth it
that
out.
out?
Yes, please. Damn, I mean, he should have done that before he sent him over to me.
Yeah.
Like, think a little bit about,
Come on.
my feelings.
Right. Nobody wants. Everyone should go in and doctor each other's person, not yourself, so that when you get them, you didn't have to do it yourself, and you're like, man, I
Right.
look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
You can also go to Fiverr.com and just hire somebody to just Photoshop all of that stuff out.
I don't need this out. You know.
And doing like doing some definition in the chest and the stomach.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
be all buff.
So I'll take Ryan Reynolds' body.
Are you there?
circa Van Wilder.
Okay.
Put that on me. Because if you notice, our guitarist doesn't wear a shirt in this photo.
In most of the photos.
He's got the leather jacket on.
But no
shirt.
shirt. Right.
As if we're like in L.A. or something.
Right. But this was also along the times that, somewhere around that time that he was like, man, some nights, I just can't sleep. And it's those nights that I just go downstairs and
Pump some iron
for a little bit, tire me out.
Yeah, that made us laugh so much. Like,
and
what?
And then when he was like, you ever take a dump and your balls dip in the water?
You sit down on the toilet and there's nothing worse than that. First thing in the morning, you'd sit down on the toilet and your balls dip in the water. I'm like, what? What?
What?
It's never happened to you?
No, not yet. Isn't that supposed to happen at the end of our lives?
Yeah. Old balls are supposed to sag.
When
low,
gravity
right.
takes its toll.
Yeah. I
would think.
That's when nature doesn't need to protect them anymore because you should be fathering children and they should hang low so they get damaged.
Right.
It's kind of
just some old guy.
It's like menopause.
Yes, menopause. Do you know? I read somewhere recently that men actually go through a period just like women do. It's just an emotional thing for us.
I could buy that.
So for 5 days or 3 or 4 or 5 days out of a month, we're overly emotional for many days in a row.
I do. Yeah, I think that's just me though. I feel like I'm
hyper emotional.
No, I'm just maybe I'll go into a mood swing where I'll be happy all of a sudden. It's almost bipolar for me.
Really?
I'll notice it, and there's nothing I can do about it.
You can't even. So you can recognize it.
I know I'm doing it.
So you know that you're transitioning from a good mood, into fuck this world mood.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's there's nothing I can do other than just make everyone else suffer until I get through it.
And now, what do you do to get through it? Do you drink? Do you eat? Do you sleep?
There's nothing. It's just time. I gotta fester in it. I gotta get through it. And it's it'll be we'll go out and something. Maybe I'm in a bad mood, and then people start getting on my nerves. I don't like being in this crowd. It starts getting bigger and bigger inside. I don't like this, and now I'm just wanna,
And now you're stuck out in public.
There. Yeah.
And you can't.
And I can't vent. Otherwise,
Right.
I look like a lunatic.
Right.
And I don't want to talk, but I have to be social. So it's yeah. What's wrong with Joe? You seem tired. And that's always good when you're in a shitty mood or something's wrong.
Right.
What's wrong with you? You seem tired.
Right.
Fuck you.
Right.
Seem tired. I'm in a bad mood. Fuck off.
Right. I always love you look tired.
Yeah.
The fuck is that supposed to
Thanks.
mean? That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Appreciate that. I'll tell you what, two guys back to back. I was working the other day, and we go on this job site, and this guy with his house and stuff, and you pull up to this guy's house, and he's got a truck, and it's full of tools, and then you notice on the side of the truck, it's whatever, Jim's home repair.
Yeah.
He's just
a
a handyman kind of guy. We go into his house. We take care of the stuff. We meet him. He's a nice enough guy. Look on the walls. I'm imagining that he's somewhat divorced because there's no pictures of him with any women other than his 2 daughters.
Okay.
So, there's no remnants of a woman living here either because the place is a fucking mess, too.
So he's been scorned.
And what do I notice when I walk out is that on the back of his business truck, on the back window, the whole window is taken up with big block lettering that says, "Hold my hammer, ... while I screw your girlfriend."
What?
Right.
Can I have your card?
I was right. I mean, there are just so many things wrong with this. Naturally, having a little girl, I'm thinking, oh, way to set an example, Pop. No wonder your fucking wife left you. So I'm shaking that off, and I'm kind of like you. I'm starting to get fucking bent out of shape.
That's a bumper sticker you put on your personal car, not your work car.
Right, and even then, you still don't put Joe, you would never buy that bumper sticker.
No, I would never.
You might slap it on the back of your amp that you go gigging with, back that's facing the wall.
Maybe, I don't know.
Even then, it's a stretch. But this guy, took it to a whole nother level. So I'm trying to shake it off. I'm talking to the guy about it. The guy's like, "Hey man, people are fucked up," and I was like, "I know, but fuck, man, I didn't." Ugh. So then I go to this other house, and it's a really nice guy. He's got his wife, his 13-ish-year-old little girl home.
13-inch girl.
13-inch girl. She was real nice.
Yeah.
A 13-year-old and like an 8-year-old or 7-year-old or something. So it's him and all women, and then his youngest even has a friend over. So it's all women, and this guy's nice enough, and we're doing the job. It took me forever to notice his shirt. That the little wheelchair guy and the bathroom guy, how they're just like a circle for a head, and then they have stick figures for arms.
Yeah,
and how the girl looks a little bit different, wears a dress, a triangle.
Yeah, stick figures
kind of thing.
Yeah,
the handicap couple. I took me forever to notice, but the first one is the male figure standing up and the girl figure is on her knees blowing him. And then the next figure is this guy bending the girl figure over and taking her from behind. And then at the top it says heads or tails, and then underneath it says I always win.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm just like,
that's not even funny.
I know. It's like, I can't remember an adolescent phase that I would have gone through where I would have felt.
That's like when you were 13 or 14, you would buy that shirt at Spencer's or something.
Yeah, Spencer's, and then your mom would make you throw it away.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be like, "Well, I guess I won't buy those anymore."
That was a
and
bit
then she
crass.
did you a favor. She actually did you a favor,
right?
Because you didn't dress like a douchebag,
right? Like, I mean, you're not doing anybody any favors, but a grown-ass man who's had two children of
heads or
his
tails,
own.
either way I win.
Heads or tails, either way I win.
Oh man,
or I always, either way I win.
That's terrible.
Heads or tails, like it's just
whether I'm putting it in her butt or in her mouth.
I win.
I'm getting off.
I'm winning. Right.
Got it.
Way to set an example.
It's
sir.
not even clever.
No, it's not. It's just weak. But it just that kind of thing, like that sort of thing, will bother me. It'll just be like for the rest of the day, dude. I just couldn't shake it. I was just like, this fucking unbelievable world we live in.
Speaking of clever T-shirts, I saw a good one.
Oh yeah,
it's a fish bowl, and there's this fish is levitating over the water. You can see the drops of water coming off of it as if it just came up. And there's a cat wearing a Darth Vader helmet with its paw up.
That's it?
That's it.
That is awesome. Where did you get that? Or where did you see it?
I don't know. I saw a bartender wearing it.
Nice.
Your girl Marie.
Did the... oh, really?
Yeah.
No shit. Where is she working?
She works up at the... what's it called? Last Hoorah.
The Last Hoorah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that right in front of Casey's or right behind Casey's?
No, it's over by North Point.
Oh, shit. She's still working there.
Yeah.
Over by North Point with Seth Q and Taco Bell and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, damn, she's still working there.
Yeah.
Wow, good for her. It's been a long time since I've...
She's not going to work there long, though. I think she's getting out. She's going professional.
What's she up to? I mean, what is...
I don't know. I think dental hygienist, maybe.
I mean, she knew that you were... she remembered and asked how you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
How she's
I
doing
see her on
good.
a weekly basis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Last Hoorah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where you hit every week.
We should go there.
Every week, like when?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, before bowling.
So you do have bowling on Tuesdays?
Yeah, it hasn't started yet. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
I was just talking to a buddy of mine who, or not a buddy of mine, a coworker of mine that bowls like chronically, and I was like, oh, well then you've surely met Joe Dawson.
Yeah, right.
He was like, yeah, show me a picture, and I showed him a picture. He was like, no. But I'm surprised I haven't bumped into him. And I was like, well, I think he bowls like every Tuesday and Wednesday. And he's like, Tuesday leagues? The fuck is that?
Who does that?
I never heard of that.
What?
And I was like,
come on.
No, I was like,
It's the oldest league in the city.
Yeah, and he was like, how long is it? And I was like, I asked him if I could join once. And then he was like, well, it's 36 weeks. And then it's like $14 a day or whatever.
Week, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck that. I was looking for like an 8 to 10 week commitment.
Hey, come on in, grab 4 more friends.
Yeah, no.
Get your 5-man roster.
No.
$15 a week.
So you're going up there tonight?
No.
Last Raw?
No.
Oh, okay.
In a couple of weeks, I will.
Oh, in a couple of
Yeah.
weeks. So this Darth Vader shirt was from like a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you haven't been there since the last time you bowled?
No, because I take it off, man. Once I put those bowling shoes up, buddy, I'm done. You know.
Once you put them up.
Yeah. Once the ball goes in the bag and the bag goes in the basement,
then
I don't think about bowling because it's 30 freaking weeks of the year. You know.
You're right. That's a huge commitment.
Yeah.
And it's like $400 out of your pocket.
And the only way you get a time off is if Thanksgiving or Christmas, whatever, falls on the day